Pride of Higara. This is Captain Soban of the fleet, Farron Shah. Looks like you could use a hand. Attention all Sobani, pick your targets and engage.
Hello everyone, this is Captain Soban. Welcome aboard the Starship Normal Prize for a very special video. I am super excited right now because for those of you that don't know, yesterday the Gamescom stuff went on. I don't really pay too much attention to conventions or like game stuff and whatnot, but I was like in the middle of I was watching a Twitch stream because another important thing happened today where the big gigantic Empire, Immortal Empire map came out on for Warhammer 3, and I was watching a stream of that, and someone announced that, hey, Homeworld 3 announced a gameplay trailer at Gamescom, we should check it out. And I was just like, oh my god, I have to watch this right now, which is what I did. So I've seen this trailer already, but we're going to go ahead and watch it again because I am extremely excited for it, and once we watch it, I'm going to go through the entire trailer, break it down, and get my thoughts and opinions on it. So, without further ado, I already have it up on my monitor. I just gotta switch OBS over. There we go. Hopefully, we'll just crank the audio out of it. If it's too loud, I'll adjust in editing. So, yeah, let's watch this. See what this gameplay trailer is all about.
It was a simple perimeter scan, escorting resources. But we were ambushed by Kalan raiders. Fighters were no problem, but the missile frigates were a different story. Command got clever. One wing used cover to keep themselves safe on approach. While another group found a tunnel in the structure to sneak behind them.
We're on the right path with range. Teach them up. Let's do this.
It worked. But just before a carrier battle group arrived. We scrambled bombers.
Sector confirmed. Scanning zone adjusted.
Perfect for attacking capital ships.
This is bomber lead. Engaging carrier.
We protected the resourcers while they hauled in the goods. Which meant we could roll out assault frigates.
Cleared hot. Let's take it to them. Stay on them.
Break contact.
The raiders weren't pushovers, but command countered their hit-and-run tactics. The way their carrier exploded? Beautiful. And we even grabbed a little souvenir. That missile frigate is ours now.
Freaking amazing. So many cool things about that we need to talk about. Let me switch over to that, and then I need to go to you. Nope, nope, I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. Don't worry about me. I'm not a professional. There we go. Anyways, let's go back to the beginning, because the one thing that really stood out to me was this. Let's see if we can get, there we go. The old-fashioned Homeworld 1 hyperspace signature. They kept it, and I am so happy for that. That's just seeing the mothership hyperspace end with just the old-fashioned hyperspace effects really made me happy. I was like, oh yeah, so they really are going back to the roots, back to the original Homeworld gameplay and original Homeworld lore. So that was really cool. We can go ahead and mute this because we don't need to hear it again. Boop, boop, boo. And right now the UI looks pretty cool. Let's see, up here we have our resources. We have our build and research tab. Looks like they combined it into one. Our launch tab, which I believe allows you to launch your fighters and whatnot. Your attack ability, your movement ability. I'm not too sure what some of these other ones are. This one might be docking. This is probably patrol. This is probably guard. That might be docking, so I'm not sure what those arrows are. Maybe upgrading? Maybe there's an upgrade mechanic in this game. That'd be cool. And then you have your squadrons down here, and you can put them in different formations, it looks like. Looks like right now in the game they have them set to Delta. So that's cool. Homeworld 1 custom formations will be back. So you don't have the fixed formations from Homeworld 2 that I really hate. You have all your different group orders, your sensors. So far, yeah, this the UI looks good. It also looks really clean too. Looks very clean compared to like Homeworld 2 and whatnot. And then we have these, which I believe, I forgot what they call these. They're probably some sort of pirate clan that we ran into. Probably going to be part of the main campaign. A lot of bullets and whatnot going around. Pretty cool. The missile frigates. The missile corvette, the Tyrannic Raider missile corvette, is one of my favorite ships of all time. And I absolutely loved it the first time I saw it in Homeworld 1. And I was like, oh my god, a small little ship that shoots missiles. That's so cool. So the fact the enemy has like barrages of missiles is pretty cool. And one of the things that Homeworld 3 is supposed to be really cool about is you can fly around these debris, and the environment can be used as a deflection or protection for like your small ships or capital ships, which is really, really cool, because then you can have like a capital ship parked here, facing toward it, and the only way the enemy can intercept it is on the sides, and if it has a bunch of broadside cannons, that can be used as a way to defend it, or so you can do maximum amount of damage to the enemy. So really, really cool. I'm really happy to see some actual footage of this concept being utilized like that. And then the fact that you have these megaliths that you can just fly around and explore, like this guy right here, going all the way through the megalith to get on the other side and flanking the enemy. It's a really cool mechanic. I'm really glad that because that's something that Homeworld has always kind of lacked. Because in Homeworld 1, your fighters were extremely fast. Their speed was their life, because they had little to no health whatsoever. So if they can't outmaneuver the enemy, they're dead. So that's why flak turrets or multi-gun turrets or ships that have very fast moving missiles or very fast moving targets were deadly to fighters. With this, at least now fighters have some sort of protection, so you can focus on using fighters in situations where they would have a big disadvantage by using the environment. So it's really, really cool. Really cool to see. The explosions look really nice. I know it's just an alpha, or probably not even alpha. This is just a demo. So over time, those will be refined and be better, but so far they look pretty good. And the hyperspace signature still looks really clean. It looks like the original Homeworld, except more clean and more, I don't know, it looks good. It looks good. I don't have any complaints about that. And let's see, launching bombers from the mothership. Getting ready to strike that capital ship that just hyperspaced in. Of all the attack bombers. And this right here, I'm really happy about. All these resource collectors using their phase disassembler array to break down this debris, so it can be sucked into the ship, which then will be to its most basic subatomic particles, where it takes to the mothership, which has a phase assemblator array that takes those basic subatomic particles and converts it into any material that the mothership needs to construct ships, which is the currency in the game, RUs, which is why it's called resource units, because all it is just gigantic storages of these basic particles, and the mothership can use it for the way that they want. And I love the fact that we went back to that technology. Because Homeworld 2 really disappointed me when they started mining the asteroids like a mining ship. It's like, that's not how Homeworld works. Homeworld 1, Homeworld Cataclysm, they both had the phase disassembler array with your harvesters to break down asteroids and to make the economy work. So I didn't really care for the harvesting mechanic in Homeworld 2. Now, the original one, I don't know that you can do it in this game, or if they're planning to do in this game, but in original Homeworld 1, you could use the harvesters to attack the enemy ships to try to break down the armor of the enemy using the phase disassembler array. The only problem about that is it is designed to break down very loose material, like asteroids, dust clouds. It's not designed to break down very strong and compact materials like armor. So it did little to no damage, but you could do it. You totally could. So that's a really cool thing to see. And see the fleets and the I believe these might be frigates, possibly. No, these are assault frigates. So they look like platforms with a bunch of turrets on them. Cool. Got a big turret here. That's probably a dual kinetic cannon turret. These are probably like smaller, not rail guns, but smaller Gatling cannons, probably. So cool. Attacking the enemy fleet, all the assault ships, destroying the giant carrier. And then this mechanic right here, I am so glad that they kept. I figured they would, but they took the Homeworld 1 style of capturing enemy ships by using a bunch of collectors or a bunch of harvesters. Actually, that's the Homeworld Cataclysm style. Because in Homeworld Cataclysm, your harvester was a multi-purpose ship. It harvested resources for the fleet. It salvaged enemy units for inspection or interrogation, and it also repaired ships for the fleet as well. It was a multi-purpose ship. And I feel like that's what the harvester is going to be in this game. But you harvested like you did in Homeworld Cataclysm, or salvage them like you did in Homeworld 1, I should say, where you clamp onto the ship, take it to the mothership, and the mothership converts the crew over to their crew, and then you have the ship. In Cataclysm, they just did it externally. You harvested the ship, you took it back to the command ship, and then they converted it externally to your side using some sort of futuristic mechanic. But cool. I'm so excited for Homeworld 3! I'm so excited for this game. It looks like it's going to be coming out sometime in the first half of 2023, so that could be anywhere between January and June of 2023. So yeah, it's gonna be a while, but I'm excited. I am very excited. Let me get this back going to the way it's supposed to be. I am not good at this job. You are not the dryad I'm looking for. There we go. And there we go. Okay, well, I hope you guys enjoy this. That was a quick rundown of my thoughts and feelings of the Homeworld 3 trailer, and I hope you guys are looking forward to it as much as I am. I'm really looking forward to it, because for those of you that don't know, Blackbird Studios, I'm just gonna call them that. They have already made 2 games that were pretty successful. Deserts of Karak, which was a good kind of like ground version of Homeworld, and Shipbreakers, which was a fantastic game that had a great storyline, great gameplay, very engaging. So I have high hopes for Homeworld 3, and I'm really looking forward to them doing a really good job on it. So yeah, and obviously as soon as it comes out, there will be a series on the channel of Homeworld 3. It's already on my wish list. I'm gonna buy it as soon as possible, and then we're gonna do a series on it. So it's gonna be awesome. Really looking forward to it. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like if you like what I do, consider subscribing, and I'll check you guys out in the next video. Till then, this is Captain Soban signing out.
The Faker have arrived. Emergency hyperspace procedures initiated. The mothership must